Here, you are going to select different items by cycling through the different settings using the item and the value. Welcome back to Bigs and Hobbies. If you are new to my channel, a big welcome. Here you'll find RC reviews, upgrades and mods, and run videos related to RCs. Before we dive in, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe buttons, as they will help greatly with the YouTube algorithm and thus the channel at no cost to you. Thanks in advance. Today, I'm going to talk about the 13 programmable settings of Hobbywing Fusion Pro 2300 KB and provide you the color settings that I recommend and use. Since the mileage may vary, I suggest you start with these settings and adjust as you see fit. So let's get started. In order to do the programming, make sure that the ESC is turned off. Take the JST wire and you will connect the JST plug here with the black wire, which is the negative wire, to the negative port. And then remove the rubber cap from the on-off switch and insert the other side of the wire with the negative black wire going to the negative side on the left. Make sure the battery is connected, and now turn on the ESC and the lights will be turning on. Here, you are going to select different items by cycling through the different settings using the item and the value. Once you have the values that you like, then you hit OK to save it. The Fusion Pro has 13 programmable items compared to 9 for older Fusion. Still, it's fairly quick to program. Number 1 is running mode. This is where you either enable or disable FOC. Default is set on option 1, forward and reverse with RPM matching, which enables FOC. If you want to disable FOC on a crawler, then I would go with option 3, which is forward and reverse with the normal mode. Next is the Lipos cells. The default is automatic judgment. Since I only use 3H LiPo, I'll change the value to option 3 and click OK to save it. Number 3 is the cutoff voltage. This function is to prevent accidental discharge of batteries and damaging the battery. The ESC will monitor the battery voltage, and once the voltage drops below the set threshold, then it will shut off. The default is set to option 3, medium, which means it will shut off if it falls below 3.2 volts per cell. Low is roughly 3.0 volts per cell, and high is 3.4 volts per cell. I find that medium works well, so I'll keep it at the default value of 3. Number 4. ESC thermal protection. Basically, ESC will shut off automatically when temperatures rises to preset value. Option 1 is 105 degrees Celsius or 221 degrees Fahrenheit. Option 2 is 125 degrees Celsius and 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll keep this to the default option 1. Number 5, motor rotation. This swaps the direction of the motor. The default is set to option 1, counterclockwise. Depending on the motor rotation, we need to change this to option 2, clockwise, to ensure that the motor rotates correctly. I would recommend trying the default option and then adjust if needed. Number 6, BEC voltage. Option 1 is 6 volt and option 2 is 7.4 volts. For this setting, you need to check your servos to see if they can handle 7.4 volts. For me, since I'll be using direct connect battery and I do not have smaller microservers, it really doesn't matter for me, but for those of you that have microservers, keep it in option 1 as well. Number 7, drag brake force. Drag brake is the braking power produced when releasing the throttle to neutral zone. Drag brake is what differentiates between RC crawler ESC versus a normal ESC. As you are descending down, you let go of the throttle, the ESC will control the braking and stop from rolling downhill. And I take full advantage of it by setting it to max option 9, level 8. Number 8, drag brake rate. It's the rate at which the drag brake increases from 0 to the preset value. It can make the vehicle stop stably. Level 1 is very soft and level 9 is very aggressive. For me, option 4 seems to work well. Number 9, max reverse force. This affects the reverse speed. Different reverse amount will bring different reversing speed. I have set mine at option 2, which is 50%, which seems to work well for me. If I need more, then I'll adjust it to 75%, value 3. Number 10, max brake force. The ESC provides proportional braking function, and a good transmitter will allow you good modulation. But large amount while shortening the braking time, it may damage your pinion and spur over time. So I have it set to option 5, 50%. If you find yourself on steep descent that the braking is causing you issues, then adjust accordingly. Number 11, RPM decrease rate. Note, this is only engaged in normal mode that you chose in setting number 1. Which means that if you choose RPM matching, this will not be applicable. In normal mode, the speed of RPM change when reducing the throttle. If you want to achieve the experience of natural sliding, then this value needs to be set to small. Thus, I would leave it at default option 1, level 1. Number 12, punch. You can choose the punch from level 1, very soft, to level 9, very aggressive, as per the track, tires, grip, your preference, and etc. This feature is very useful for preventing tires from slipping during the starting up process. I keep it default option 5, level 5. Item number 13, neutral range. It says how sensitive your transmitter is at neutral position. Not all transmitters have the same stability and neutral position. If you have the touchy transmitter, this is where you would adjust it. Therefore, adjust this parameter as per your preference. For me, option 3, 8%, seems to work well on my FlySky FS GT5. Once everything is set to your liking, turn off the ESC, and we are set to go. Hope you found the information useful, and don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching Big Hobbies.